We're going on a road trip. Dana and I are headed out to West Texas to hike the South Rim Trail. Like any great adventure, including the one of life, this also starts with going through a tunnel to reveal the glory on the other side. This big bad boy here is the South Rim, one of the many backcountry hikes found in Big Bend. But first, we have to hopscotch our way through this ghost town landscape that's about 150 miles away from the sun. Big Bend is located in far southwest Texas, bordering Mexico. And from the South Rim, you can view the cascade of the Chisos mountain range. But before we get started on the hike, we're going to camp in the gravel pit. It's a good thing I've got Dana with me, because boy is this a brutal drive. Other than a few mountains in this area, this is like the rest of Texas. Flat, dirt, tumbleweeds, and more dirt. While this is only about a 10 to 15 mile strip of dirt and gravel, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're in a four-wheel vehicle, as the roads are extremely bumpy. At night there are zero lights, and if you're going to do more than a couple of miles an hour, you better have some good suspension. Because even in a Jeep, it felt like every nut and bolt in it were going to rattle off. Slowing down definitely helped avoid it. But at least every step of the way we are partying! As we finally make it to our spot in the gravel pit, we get the last ounce of sun before setting up camp and getting some sleep. Tomorrow it's time to start exploring. The sun came way too early, but we're up. We noticed the Morisco mines just across the street. Obviously, we're not going to pay attention too much to the signs, but the mine shaft may be open. And hey, before we go too much further, let's do a quick introduction. This brunette bombshell is Dana. Guys, put your tongues back in your mouth. She's taken. While exploring, we were able to take some great pics and found an awesome rust bucket that warranted some HDRs. But now it's time to get on that mountain. We finally got back and we'll start our ascent from the Chisos Basin. How you feeling? Feel good, right? Okay, up to this point, I've been kicking her ass up the mountain. We're only about 3 hours in, and it feels like we've made very little progress, as the sun's going down quick. I should have started way earlier. Spent way too much time at the mine. Let's talk about why we're so tired real quick. To put it in perspective, let's look at the Empire State Building in all its glory with surrounding buildings. This thing's about twice as high, and there's no elevator. About to eat a hot lunch. What you cooking, babe?
Ramen. Looks delicious.
It's a little village we came from.
But even that could change. The gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display, on repeat in your brain.
That little speck is Dana. After a quick bite to eat, she turned into a monster and is way ahead of me. How you feeling, babe?
Tired. Just turn that on.
Oh, it's on. You're on uncandid camera. Shot of the stuffy dudes here. Yeah. Be awesome. Oh, shit. I'm making it.
You can do? Have some.
Probably. Yeah, let's split one. click the button up top to see what's in our bags. A strange thing seems to happen when you get a late start. The sun goes down a lot faster. It's kind of hard to find your camp spot in total darkness with just a headlamp that lights 5 feet in front of you. But our bodies are in pain, so it's time to take a nap. That sun's gonna come up early. After a great night's sleep and waking up to an awesome view, it's time to pack it up and get things moving.
There goes my baby.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded.
When you're up this high, solitude is great. Running into other campers isn't all that bad either. Now that we made it to the top, it's time to circle around the mountain and head back down. Look at these monster tracks.
Say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
For those of you that also want to do Emery Peak, I suggest doing the route clockwise. If not, you have to go all the way up and around the mountain to get to the trail. We were beat and decided to skip it. By the way, when you hit this part of the trail, you can see the visitor center and your legs are already feeling like they're going to fall off. Don't get too excited. It's still a few hours before you get there. You can use this time to plan your next trip, or pretty much anything not to remember how exhausted you are. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss any content.